Nope. All right, so welcome everybody. Welcome. So let me just get in here and get started. All right, we in here. Okay. All right, let's get this. I am just going to send out some invites. Oh, nope. And if you could give me just a second. Let's see here. All right, so welcome everybody. I am multitasking. I have Lizzie, she's my assistant. She's going to be coming in today. And thank you guys for joining. Let me just go ahead and multitasking here. But welcome again. Thank you out for coming out. We are going live currently from Facebook and YouTube. We are no longer going live from Instagram. I think it was kind of like too much per se, but I'm excited. But anyway, so we're gonna kind of go in this week, and y'all please forgive me. Y'all pardon me while I'm multitasking. But last week, what happened? I think I crossed my schedules up or something like that, and I was not sure if I could make it in time, and I didn't want to just throw anything together or last minute or whatever. So I was just like, let me just postpone it. I didn't give any notifications or anything like that. So my apologies. But yeah, thank you guys again. So let me just share this really quickly. Alright. And I got somebody calling me over the phone, which I don't know. Nobody should have this number. But anyway, so welcome. All right, so we're going to get started again. Bring all your questions. And, you know, just be mindful that this is an opportunity for you to, you know, share, you know, win $25. So we had some awesome winners last year. I mean, the week before last. I'm talking about last year. Oh my goodness. So anyways. All right. All right, so we are live. So let me go ahead and get started. I think I have, who did I have in here? I have Miss Lizzie. She is in our chat. So if you have any questions or you want to know what's going on, just let me know. She's here in the chat, and we're going to start today again. So this is called Ask Patrickia. Oh, guess what, y'all? I officially got my YouTube channel, you know, going. I had to really brainstorm like a perfect name. I didn't want to do like Dallasparalegalsolutions. I wanted to do something. So this was inspired by a friend of mine. His name is Quentin. So Quentin, I'm giving you a shout out today. Quentin Brown from Jacksonville, Florida. We go to church together, but he used to always tease me and say, "Ask Patrickia. Ask Patrickia." So I decided, oh, you know, that's kind of catchy. Let me go ahead and let me do that. So I wanted to do something that, you know, I felt like everybody could, you know, anyways, but it could be catchy. All right, but anyway, so we're gonna get started today. If you can, if you share, okay, if you share in the comment section that you shared, you'll be entered tonight for a chance to win $25. So please put comment, share in the box below. If you have any questions, this is the best time to answer them. And that way we're able to, you know, it's like getting a free consultation and an opportunity to win $25. And how we send those $25 is via Cash App. So I have my assistant reach out to you. You will just say, hey, you know, here's my Cash App. I'll send it to you right away. That's your opportunity to win $25. And basically, opportunity to win $25 so that you can, you know, gain knowledge. So tonight's topic is about, you know, bookkeeping, why it's important, and also why is organization important. So give me just a second. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move forward. I just need to check one thing over here, and we're gonna get started. I think, let's see. All right, so again, welcome everybody. And then we're gonna get into the gist of it. Give me just a few more seconds. I'm trying to get my computer to not act crazy with me. So I'm closing some of these programs out so it doesn't slow anything down. So bear with me just a second. All right, but again, welcome. If you share the page and put share down there, your name will be entered for opportunity to have $25. I mean, to win $25 via Cash App. So please feel free to share, comment, share in the comment section below, and then that'll be your chance to win that $25 via Cash App. All right, so give me just a second. And again, tonight we're talking about the importance of bookkeeping. What is a bookkeeper, as well as why is organization important? Very important. All right, so again, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. And let's see here. All right, give me just 1 second, you guys. Let's get this going. All right. Let's see here. All right, so anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and move on. We're having some technical difficulties over here on our YouTube side, but no worries. We're gonna go ahead and get started, and then we're gonna move on. But anyways, so let's talk about what is a bookkeeper and what's the difference between a bookkeeper and an accountant. Okay, it's similarities, but it's at the same time is completely different. Okay. All right. So these are the functions of a bookkeeper. Bookkeeping consists of recording financial transactions. Okay. And recording financial transactions is using any type of accounting software where your transactions from your business that's operating is coming in. Posting your debits and your credits, that's money coming in, money going out. Creating invoices for you if you need to send them out to your client, or also paying different bills. So if you have accounts and bills that need to be paid, you can also do that as well. So that's something that you know, can be done also from a bookkeeper standpoint. All right. Another thing is also maintaining your balances versus your general ledger. And also sometimes it entails your payroll account. Okay. So anyways, you know, that's the difference between a bookkeeper. Okay. Let's see here. One of the main important things I can tell you now, that's a big significance or difference for a bookkeeper and an accountant is, you know, an accountant is held by standards. It's also held by, how can I say, the guidelines of an organization. They have rules and procedures that has to be done. They have to be licensed. Just a bunch of different things like that. But so yeah, that's really kind of what the gist of it is. Another thing about accountants can, it's almost like an attorney. So they can sign off on your documents, your financial records. They're held at a higher standard. Bookkeepers are too, because they have an association that they can be a part of that will help, that will keep them in line as well. There are certifications and certificates that comes with that as well. For all of those that are here waiting for YouTube, I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, it is just like not cooperating. It's not going live. You guys from YouTube, it is acting really crazy. So y'all bear with me just a second on this end. I absolutely don't know what's going on, but I am here now trying to fix it out. The kinks and everything. But again, if you got any questions or concerns or anything, please feel free. All right, so let's start one now. All right, and let's do this. All right, so again, tonight is about why bookkeeping and organization is important. And if you guys can just, thank you so much again for your patience. So again, we do encourage you, for those that are in our Facebook Live or YouTube Live, if you want to go ahead and, sorry about that. If you want to go ahead and comment that you shared, you'll be entered in your chance to win a $25 cash app. So just comment, share. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, so we finally up and going on YouTube Live. My God, I don't know what the problem was, but anyways. All right, so let's get into what an accountant. All right, so you have a certification for bookkeepers. You have a certification and licensing for an accountant, okay? They all are held at the same level of standards, which is about the standards of an accounting board, which is governed in each state and also federally. So the only thing a bookkeeper cannot do that an accountant can do is, one, they can prepare financial statements and sign off on them, okay? They can analyze costs of operations, and they can also help business owners in making financial decisions, okay? So like a bookkeeper can't necessarily give legal advice, so per se, we can help you produce your documents, give you an outline. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. All right. So anyways, I'm sorry, I'm multitasking. All right. So, but anyways, the importance really is what a bookkeeper can do that helps business owners, 1099s, is keep the cost of finances down. Okay, we all know that CPAs and accounting, tax attorneys is very costly, and really and truly, let's see here. Okay. Alrighty, this is fun. All right, let's see here. All right. Okay. All right, give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So anyways, you guys, we help kind of keep the cost down. So you don't have to pay a CPA. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm multitasking like nobody's business. But it helped keep the cost down. It simplify things. Another advantage is, okay, like for example, if you have somebody that could expense your accounts for you, you're not knowledgeable of how to expense. So, okay, I bought some toilet paper from Home Depot. I don't know what type of expense that is. Okay, toilet tissue for a business that will be up under janitorial expense and things like that, then that helps. Okay, whereas, how can I say, whereas if you're doing it on your own and you don't have any experience whatsoever, then okay, it could be, you know, quite confusing. So we can expense all of your financials for you, or your things that you paid for throughout the year for your business. Produce a little report for you that shows you everything that you purchased for food, everything you purchased for travel, and then you can take that document, give it to your tax preparer or whomever, accountant. And if you only want to have your accountant do your tax return, then you can have them do your tax return. If you only want to have your it doesn't matter. It's cost effective. I have a lot of business owners that come to me because, seriously, so seriously, is because they have an accountant. Really, they have an accountant, and they want to make sure their accountant is doing what they're supposed to. So I've actually audited CPAs, and the benefit of that is, not like you don't trust them, you just making sure that their work is accurate. And there has been times where I found discrepancies in some of my clients' work, or let's just say, okay, you paying for a service and you're not getting it. One of my clients, their accountant was supposed to meet with them every 6 months to sit down with them and, make sure everything is going good. Let's see here. All right. And they was not being advised accordingly. So they were paying for a service that they weren't getting. So, anyways, just be mindful that, it is beneficial. There's some good benefits on it. Okay, so let's get into the gist of organization. Okay, organization. Organization is important on the simple fact of, let's just say I have an instance where I've had clients that says, oh, I need these documents like right now, tomorrow, ASAP, but they got papers here and they got papers there and everything is out of place. Organization can save you time and money. When I say time and money, time and money. So I personally like to take time to invest in organizing my paperwork. And here's some tricks that I've done. Okay, because I don't always, organize all the time. So some of the things that I normally like to do is I will have some folders. Like I have a monthly receipt folder. I'm gonna just give you an example of what I do. I have a monthly receipt folder, and I just throw all my receipts in there for the month. Okay, and then the next month, if I don't get to it, I get another folder or another box and throw all my receipts in there. The thing about it is, I expense my own accounts and, do my own bank reconciliations. I will go back when I have that free time, and literally it takes about an hour. I mean, think about this. I really feel like this. If you have the mindset, okay, what makes people successful, I can tell you this personally, is the key to being successful in anything really is one thing: being consistent. A lot of people say, well, how you did this and how you did that. Well, I'm gonna just tell you this, and I have nothing against people that are trying to figure out what works for them. One of the things that I do is I stayed consistent with my business. When I started this business, I stayed at it. I didn't start this business, stop that business, then started another business, and then stopped that business. Was like, oh, it's not working. Let me start another business. That's not how it goes. The longer you stay in it, you stick with it, and you be consistent, then later on you will see the fruits of your labor. A lot of people think that once you come into the business, you're going to jump in and start making boohoo money. I mean, ideally, that's a great idea, and there are cases where people have been very successful like that. But statistics shows us that, success, like the average business might not break even, or might be in a deficit for the first 5 years of operating before they actually start seeing that increase of revenue and different things like that. So it's very vital, I believe, in just being consistent, hanging in there, staying focused. Don't lose momentum. And so, and this is a model that I was stuck on this show. Y'all gonna laugh at me. I don't know if y'all remember this show called Nip and Tuck, right? It was about, these middle class people who like to, get all these surgeries and these doctors or whatever. I was just like hooked like crazy. And one day my ex-husband came home. He was like, why are you so frustrated? And I said to myself, I didn't get nothing done today. He was like, well, what did you do? And he was like, I know what you did. And I was like, what did I do? And he said, you was watching that show. That's why you couldn't get nothing done. And I sat back and I was like, you know what? He right. I didn't absolutely get nothing done. And therefore I made no money. I didn't accomplish anything. There was no type of progression in my life. Well, I decided in 2012 to get rid of my cable TV. Now, to each his own. This is just my own personal dedication. The only time I really watch TV or a good movie is when I am on vacation, or it's a family day or something like that. And so I tend to like to think like this when I'm working in my business is, if it's not making me money, or if it's not something that's going to lead to make me more money, I don't have time for it. So I really feel like a lot of people fail when it comes, or they don't see that success that they want to see, and that's simply because they don't designate the time to make sure that they're being successful. Now, I said all of that to say this one thing here, and that one thing is an hour once a month to organize your paperwork and your finances could save you thousands of dollars in the long run. When I say thousands of dollars. Okay. It's a fine called an understatement and an overstatement. An understatement is when you don't give the correct amount of numbers on your tax return, and therefore you understate it. So it's you expense that I spent $1,200, but in actuality, you spent $1,500. The IRS only allow you a 10% margin of error, which means 10%. Okay, an overstatement is, okay, you actually spent $1,500 on food. I mean, you actually spent $1,200 on food, but you put $1,500. That one mistake can cost you $1,000, $2,500, $1,200. It depends on your, the level of your, margin or taxes or whatever, how they decipher that, and any penalties associated with that. So ask yourself, is that really worth it? Or, did you get in business really to make money and not lose money? So to me, 1 hour a month out of my day, out of a week, to sit down and to gather my receipts, or to make copies and send it in to my bookkeeper, or to make copies and send it in to my accountant, is saving your money, saving your time. So it's an investment. It's an investment for you. It's an investment for your business. Is teaching you a lot of things. So organization is very important. I think it's worth it. I think it's vital. I think it's, I think it's really important. But anyways, all right. So I don't know if I broke down the difference between a bookkeeper and an accountant. That's good enough. I hope I did. Bookkeepers can do just as about the same as an accountant. An accountant is certified, licensed. A bookkeeper can be certified, not licensed. A CPA can sign off on financial documents. A bookkeeper can produce documents, but would it legally stand up? I'm gonna be honest. I have provided a lot of expense reports. That's what they call it, or P&L. For my clients, and they've used it for loan officers and whatever else, and they did just fine. So so let me go and also give you some of the things that we do here at DPS. Some of the things that we do is we do expense accounts. We help educate our clients on the difference between what expensing you can expense according to the industry that you're in. Some people don't know, okay, according to my industry, this is what I can expense and this is what I can't. Like musicians can expense a lot of travel, a lot of food, a lot of, fuel and different things like that, simply because, their business require them to travel and do so forth. Whereas a construction worker might not be able to write off that much food, you know what I'm saying? But they can write off more on tools and supplies, or unreimbursed expenses that their employer or their contractor require them to have. So different things like that. So we educate you on things that you can expense, you cannot expense, how much you can expense. We educate you on how to debt management. Some things I do and I love to do, I'm passionate about. Debt management is, okay, if I see my client, I'm going through their records, and every month they're spending $800 to $1,200 eating out, I'm gonna pick up a phone call and be like, hey, how you doing? Okay, just going over your financial records, and I noticed something, like you could be saving a lot more money if you made a lunch, or you ate some leftovers, or you didn't go out to eat as much, or you made some smarter choices. A lot of people can't scale their business because they don't know where their money going. Oh, so I had this client, I love telling y'all these stories, right? So I had this client this one time. He was awesome. He was one of the best clients ever. He was one of my first clients that really, put me in the game. So I'm gonna say that. I really appreciate him for this. But y'all pardon me if I'm moving my camera. But one of the things that he did was this man was making over $150,000 a year as a handyman company, but 70 or 75% of his money, he was eating it up, because he was staying gone, out the office all day or away from home. He was literally eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner at a restaurant. So what I did for him, now we can do audits, but you can do it yourself. So this is all about how can you keep money in your pockets and you do it yourself. So what I did, I told him, I said, bring me all of your receipts for 1 month. Every receipt, whatever you spend it on. And he brought me his receipt for that whole entire month. And I went in, I did a full report. And he said, I don't know where my money going. Help me out. And I picked up the phone and I called him and I said, I know where your money going. He was like, where? I said, look down and look at your stomach. And so he looked down and was like, are you serious? I said, you eat just that much. So, I went to ask him, can you take a lunch? Can you cut back? Can you eat at home? And he was like, yeah, I can do that. I said, well, if you do that, you'll see a lot more of your money. And he was able to, to do that. So, again, it's important to, organize your books, keep your finances, keep your personal receipts and your business receipts separate. And then another trick of the trade, I'm going to give you guys a tip, okay? Most people, what mess people up is when they intermingle their personal finances with their business finance, right? You can't do that, okay? So if you need cash to pay your rent at your house, write yourself a check. So you own your business, write yourself a check and give yourself that check. You cash that check and put it in your personal account, and then you pay the bill out your personal account. And the reason being is it is expense as a owner's equity expense, not equity, owner's owner's expense. So basically you're taking it out. It's called an owner's drawer. Am I saying it right? Drawer. Like drawer, withdraw. I guess I'm not. But it's a owner's equity withdrawal expense, something like that. I don't know. I'm country. I'm from the South, so I might be saying it wrong. So excuse me. But anyways, it's an opportunity for you to take the funds out, and just like, okay, I have clients that take money that wasn't given by a client, but let's just say they want to take some money out of their personal account and they want to put it into their business. It's called an owner's equity investment. So I do know that. And so what it does is it gives you credit for investing back into your company. But then if you need to take it out, then the withdrawal, owner's equity withdrawal, basically subtracts from that equity that you put in. So if you need to handle any type of personal expense, especially if you're a limited liability company and you're a one-member managed business, you can do that easily. I mean, because you're reporting that income and those expenses on a Schedule C, which is on your personal tax return. But anyways, so I see we don't have any questions right now. We did try a new time of the day. We went live at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we normally go at 7 p.m. Central Standard. However, I'm going to revert it back. But this month is something special. We had to change some. We had some major events that was going on, and then I'm heading out of town to go fly and see some clients, so we had to just make some in. And I did not want to, I'm the type of person, like, once I commit myself to something, I want to stay committed. So I wanted to still do the live today, be able to offer some awesome information to you guys. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, message me, email me, check me out on all of my social medias. It's on Dallas Paralegal Solutions on Instagram. Facebook is YouTube/Ask Patrickia. That's YouTube. Facebook is Dallas Paralegal Solutions. Or hey, find me on my personal page. It's Patrickia Dallas. Message me, ask questions. My contact information on that, office hours, emails, fax, phone numbers, whatever you need. You can reach out, ask me questions. I love to answer. We are offering this month a free consultation and an opportunity to win a 60-minute consultation, which comes with analysis report where I research whatever you need me to research. I give you a detailed report, send it out to you, and you can use it as you see fit to start a business, expand a business, move a business, however. But anyways, I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for being supportive over the years. Thank you guys for motivating me. Thank you for the questions. We love you guys. I've also started a vlog, which I found interesting. I had a daughter of mine, not to get off topic, she was like this big, YouTube. And I'm kind of protective when it comes to my kids, because you got boogers out here stalking people these days, And so I didn't want to expose her to the point of you know, it was just my way of doing it. So I decided to start a vlog series where I spend time with my kids and show you what we doing on the weekends and stuff like that. And so it just give people opportunity to come in, get to know me, and show you, how I manage my day-to-day life. I mean, it is what it is. I do everything that I do by the grace of God. God is my visionary. He gave me these ideas. He put people in my life to input into me. And one of the things that I got my passion for doing this is because I wanted to find a way to give back. I tried to do some collaborations with different people. It didn't work out, but God knows best. And so I definitely wanted to take the time out. And this is my way of giving back and making it available to everybody. So if people ask me a random question that I've already discussed, I'm be like, go to my YouTube channel, watch that video. But anyways, again, thank you guys. If you got any questions or concerns, please reach out. I'm here. And I thank you so much for your support over the years. I thank you for all my clients that does business with me, continue to support me through the years, that saw the vision, constantly wanted to support. I appreciate it. Again, there is no me without you guys. So again, I thank you so much. And we're going to end it here because I have to go do my mommy duties and have dinner and then pick up my daughters from for dance practice. So again, see you guys next time. Until next time.